Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Trading's live futures education and trading program. Again, this is an outreach of American Trading, which was founded by, owned by, managed by, and incorporated into a legal business by Christian. Glad you could be here today. My name is Mark McC, one of the training moderators here at American Dream Trading. And you know the routine. If this is your first time being here with us, that you would click that subscribe button, like, share, and turn your notification buttons on so that you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. Glad you could be here. We're here to talk about everything related to futures trading, futures training, etc. Echoing, he says. I might have an echo. Yeah, that would be no sound there. In the world, I might have an echo, Doug. That's not good. I have no clue what's going on here. There's something, a little simple setting somewhere that's causing it. I gotta find that. Let's see. Got that set there. Go back into these settings and check real quick. Bear with me. Unless you're a cougar, then you can cougar with me. Let's see. There's audio settings. I got everything disabled until there. Those are all disabled. There. You can see. Oh, yeah. Come on, Rain. If I turn that, I'll be able to hear you guys. Oh, man, let me do this first. Save them settings. Okay. How about that? The echo now over there, over. Yes, we are live. Can't hear me, right? Echo. Mic check over there on TikTok and YouTube. Echo? No echo? What do you think, Jerry? Got an echo over there? Waiting on delay.
TikTok has a slight one.
Still there's an echo. Do not know. Let me check. This should be. That's my output. Let me change this. I might not be able to hear you guys talk if I change this. Let me see what happens if I do that. For giggles. All right. Echo. Echo chamber. 1, 2, 3. Somebody talk. See if I can still hear you talking. Probably can't. All right, I'll have to change that back. Same. Okay. Can't hear you guys talking.
You got it away. I just said something. Nobody said anything. So, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I was about to change the setting, but they said it didn't do anything different anyway. So. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know all basic settings. I have no clue.
Mark, you have an echo, but Ralph does not.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, right. I just heard myself. I wasn't echoing, but Mark was.
I am. That's what I'm saying. There's something.
Zoom is absolutely crystal clear. So there's some kind of feedback coming through your between your mic and some other speaker or mic, maybe on your monitors or something like that. I don't know.
There's some mics on my monitors, but I do have speakers, but they're not playing through. And again, I have to check my camera, which has a mic built into it, and it said it was disabled, which is what I wanted it to be. Double check this to make sure.
Yeah, Jerry, the delay on YouTube is about 30 seconds.
And Doug sounds crystal clear on YouTube.
Mhm.
That. Checking. Checking.
Checkity check, 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 check.
Check.
Let's see. Still echoing.
Yeah, turn the microphone on my camera and I'm gonna shut it off just in case that was there. Sure it ain't that. Can't be. What can't be? I only have one microphone. Other than the camera one, and it's turned off. So, no, it ain't that. Can't be that. What is it? It's a setting somewhere. Go here. Let's see. Input levels, okay, there. Click where all this stuff should be good here. I mean, I can turn my gain down, but that's not going to get rid of echo. But, yeah, let's cut this back. How's that? Any better? Echo? No?
Waiting for
Hello?
the delay.
Still have it.
No,
One.
There's something picking up your voice somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah, it's not in the mic settings either. There's nothing there. Filters, gain, da. Nothing there. Don't know. The only thing I got is audio. I only have one mic talking into it.
Are you using OBS still?
Yep.
So it says in here that often caused by audio monitoring settings in OBS software or the stream itself playing in another tab.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see where it's at there. I don't see anything that's...
You check your settings?
Yeah, I'm in the settings. I got everything's disabled except my mic.
They said the most common is a feedback loop, which is coming through your mic's picking up sounds.
Yeah, I don't have one mic other than, well, technically two, because there's one built into the camera. I mean, I unplugged my camera once, there's something that disappeared, but I know that I got shut off, right?
No, I don't think that's it.
I don't think either, but okay, I plugged my mic in or my camera anyways for the heck of it. What do you think? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, still doing. Can you show me your OBS in Zoom real quick?
Yep.
Pull mine up.
Oh wait, did I share my Zoom? Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna change this monitoring device just to see if it's... This does here. Mic check, mic. Somebody talk.
Good there. Good
Hello,
there.
hello,
Good
hello.
there.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
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 Hello, 1, 2, 3.
Lots.
No, I got my tab open in YouTube, but it's muted, so. Thanks for that suggestion. Usually that is what it is. A lot of times you get feedback from YouTube, and I don't have that's all muted.
Hold on a second. You got
Usually we see two of you in Zoom.
Still there, right?
Yeah.
Checking. We'll get this fixed one of these days.
How come we don't see two of you anymore in Zoom? Usually.
You don't see two of me anymore.
No, there's
Yeah,
usually
normally you've got two
you got
logins.
two marks up. One's muted and one's not.
So it's still echoing, right?
Yeah. What about your actual OBS screen where you've got your mics and EQs and whatnot?
Yep, got that all killed. Right there. Oh, I got that one muted.
See your
That one's on full blast. If I open this one, I'll probably have double. Matter of fact, it's not even feeding anything through it either, so.
Okay, so
If I mute this one, you What?
You've got scenes. I wonder if any of those scenes are. I don't have any scenes on mine. I don't do that.
Hey, what?
Scenes. Like your outro, your intro. I'm wondering if there's anything I can't imagine it's that.
Oh, no, that's just videos. That's
specifically in the sources.
I mean, I don't know that I need that, but I can do it real quick.
And then I cut off Zoom audio, and I only.
Live here.
Oh, see, I don't even do that.
Well, I have set up the scenes. That's why.
Gotcha.
Hello? Hello? Live? Are we even live anymore? Hello?
Yeah.
You are back.
Oh,
on
there
the
we
live
go.
and
I
TikTok.
don't know what happened there.
You're
Anyway.
live. It's still echoing.
Still echoing. Check. Here's my mic.
It'll help me set up.
Anyhow. All right. So I don't know. What I can do is fire up my other system here, switch it over, disappear for a couple minutes. Let me get this up and running. I can figure out, me and Doug will have to set up a private one or something one of these times here. Mic monitor only, output only, Zoom 1050, Zoom monitor off. How about if I kill this? Let me go there. Checking. Checking. Hello. You should be able to hear me now, but you might have the echo. Hello.
Waiting for delay.
Delay 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think, Jeffrey? They're on
I hear
TikTok.
you on TikTok, but you have no echo.
No echo, but it sounds.
There you go. No
TV
echo,
again.
he says.
So
Pappy.
Let's go
And
with the
Jerry on there on the YouTube says no echo. So I don't have no clue. But if it works,
Well-
we're going to go there. How's that?
Yeah, we'll work on the audio
I'll
quality.
leave that settings there. It was, I don't know. Anyway, I'll lock them in. See what it is. Don't make any sense, but that's all right. I didn't want to fire up the laptop anyway. Hey. Let me move this out of my way. Let's get back.
Facebook.
Thank you for your help, everybody, on TikTok and YouTube's and the social medias. Appreciate your feedback. And not to mention our paid members. Thank you very much. Doug, Ralph, the rest of you.
Sound great on Facebook, by the way.
All right, good. That's one thing I don't look at. So Facebook, because I don't have Facebook. I got rid of that years ago.
Yeah, but
All
you,
right, good. Got a
actually
thumbs up
have-
from Jerry. I know I'm good to go now. Happy,
Cool.
gave me thumbs up. Jeffrey says no echo, 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 echo. Good. All right. Well, that only took 16 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't go, because yesterday we started out good and then whatever, failed. So, all right. Good enough for now. All right, let's take a quick walk around the block. Appreciate everybody's help. By the way, if you haven't been there yet today, go to our website, American Dream Trading. You can find all our membership packages over there. We still have our free 7-day trial. You can join for on futures for absolutely free for 7 days. By going over to our website and clicking on the membership link over there, and you'll be able to join that. You want to join us tomorrow morning if you want. At 8:30, we start training and trading in futures at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. We also have the 7-day free trial for the premium, which is training and trading with Coach and the other trading moderators, starting at 8:45 a.m. And we also have the crypto 7-day free trial. They have their live Zoom training on Wednesday nights at 7:15 p.m. So if you grab that now, you can join tomorrow night. Am I clipping over here? Because man, my meter, I got to adjust that. Okay. They train starting tomorrow night on Wednesday nights at 7:15. So check that out. Maybe interest you. All right. I want to unplug my camera. Apparently that killed the white thing here. Let me give myself some color. Here we go. Let's see. Devices.
A little peakish there, are you?
Little peaked. Let's see. Little peaked. And there we go. Let's just go. Let's go. Where's it at here? Let's just go. Let's turn the brightness down a little bit off my bald head. Let's see there.
While he's doing that, don't forget, everyone, Coach's newest affiliate with Tradeify. Use code ADT for every purchase to get a massive discount on your accounts. ADT.
Yep. Oh, that setting screwed up my. There we go.
Mhm.
Filters. Can I make myself look younger?
Absolutely.
Wow. That's all right. We'll just leave it there.
Put 5 hairs on top of your head.
Yeah, maybe I can do that. Yeah. Why don't somebody do that? Put some 5 hairs on my head. All right. Temperature compensation. There's what I want to make that. Right? That messes things up when you do that. It makes me look blue. Does that make me look more yeller?
I'm blue.
We won't worry about it. All right. Close enough for hand grenades. Anywho, yes, get over there to our website and grab them. You can still get our diamond membership. It's $12,000, one-time payment, never pay again. And that gets you all of our memberships for a one-time payment of $12,000. So heck, check that out. What's up, Nick? See you over there. Ralph and Jerry. Thank you guys all for your help. Doug's over there. We also have all those memberships available. Check that out. Take a quick walk around the block here. And Doug did mention our Tradeify. We have an affiliate agreement with Tradeify for if you want to try out prop firms, you can try out Tradeify. Just make sure you understand all the rules and regulations and everything involved. You can get a substantial discount off the fee by using code ADT, which you see here at the top of my screen right here, right? Or use code ADT. That's with Tradeify. They have all kinds of different packages and levels. What's that?
You hear the new thing that Coach is developing?
Contest?
Potentially in Tradeify for our membership.
Paid members.
But the real rubber hits the road when Coach releases the new ADT Academy.
Oh, yes.
Holy moly, is that going to be sweet? And the diamond members get that for free with just a $100 setup fee to get you all set up in the system for that. It's going to be incredible.
Yes.
ADT Academy.
Right. Thank you. Yes, Pappy, that's kind of what I did over there in the Zoom chat. That's kind of sort of what I did in a roundabout way. Not all of them, but most of them. Thank you. All right, so we had gold. It was kind of an interesting day. Up to the moon and back down around and flat, and then volumes just dropped off. Like you see, the volume here right now is like 16. You don't want to trade that low volume environment. Been hanging out at that blessed, cursed 240 level. Don't touch it when it gets up there. It did briefly break through, come back, but it's kind of in this channel now. Keep an eye on that 4,240 level. That is a very strong level to be concerned about. And NQ had some nice movement on it today. Matter of fact, it didn't follow the rest of the crowd there for a while. Now look at it. It's been, I mean, look at the wicks on the things. Choppy. You got to be able to stomach that kind of movement on it. It still has a, let me pull this down here a minute. Still has about a 40 tick movement on a candle, which really isn't all that bad for NQ. It's about average. MES, as it shows there on my screen, S&P 500 has been kind of flat channeling. It did have a nice run up earlier. Our members made a lot of money off that one also. And one of the really good ones of the day was the Dow, believe it or not. I was going to play that at the beginning of the day, and I looked at it once and then got away from it. That thing shot to the moon at the open. Just stayed up there for the longest time, it seemed. Wasn't there as long, but it was there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 or 10 minutes before it had its initial pullback, and then went up and flirted with the 48,000. Again, rejected back down to this support level, which would have been watching paint dry there. But then it took off again and kept going back up, and it's been channeling up here. But then over around noon, the rest of the market, it followed. Really just a nice blast to the downside. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine if you'd been in that. And yes, I missed all that. I did. Yes, I did. And that would have been just that first initial drop there was 230 ticks down, right? Times $5 a tick, right? You do the math. And it's since just kind of hung out down here channeling at this level now. So that was a very YM. I've been challenging our members, and it's up to them whether they want to do it or not. It's just an idea. Is instead of chasing things all day long, going from look at the M2, look at the Russell, look at the Dow, look at gold, look at the ES, look at the natural gas, let's look at silver, oh my, yeah,
Still going?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh boy, look at that.
Yeah, and I hate to tell you this, and I will. Matter of fact, I am getting out of this here in 1 second. I took my eye off the ball while I was in a trade.
Whoopsie.
Small account, I hope.
Well, I mean, it's off to the side here, so I can see it, but. Hang on, I was in a live trade that I was dicking around with all that audio stuff and
Tip jar.
lost track of what I was doing. That's not a good thing, right? So.
Family show.
Hang on. We'll get her. We'll get it. See what we got here. Hang on. All right. One more. Come on. There you go. Come on. Get up there. Yep.
Please stand by for Boomer.
Yep. About a little bit more. Hang on. I'm live trading. You just have to wait. I don't do this very often to you, so just be patient. We will return to our scheduled program here shortly. Come on. Just one little more. That's all you need. One little more. Come on. One little more. Come on. One little more. Silver. Come on, silver.
Silver and gold.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold. That'll work. All right. We'll call that a day. That's a good day's work in anybody's book. That could have been a bad thing. I took my eye off that for a good 10 minutes, maybe. How long was we fooling around with the audio?
You know what you're
At
doing?
least 16 minutes.
That's the last time I looked at that.
He's practicing staying in the trade.
Hang on. Hang on. I gotta post this for our members. Hang on. Let me get the button clicked. I know
You
we're
didn't
real
use your small
professional
account,
here, aren't
did
we,
you?
today? Oh,
You didn't
well.
use your small account, did you?
No, I didn't use my
Oh,
small
yeah,
account
you
on
said,
this.
I
Not
knew
on
you weren't
this.
going to do
No,
that.
no. No, Doug, whenever you mentioned it and said don't look at it,
Yeah.
that's when I entered it, Doug. Just so
You've been
you
in
know.
ever since?
Pretty much. Off and on. Off and on. Off and on.
That's a
That's
good
why all the
practice.
price gets you. When you
Off
stay
and
in the
on.
are
trade and
welcome.
catch the whole leg, I'm
Off
telling
and
you, it
on.
makes a difference.
Off and on, Doug.
You
Yeah,
are
Doug. It
welcome.
just looked kind of was looking tasty there for a while. I'm like, you know what? Let's try this right here.
It's just a
Yeah,
beautiful
that,
trend to the
we'll go with
upside.
that right there. How's that?
Holy crap.
All right, I'll take 2 of those, please.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 of those, please. Anyway,
So, finder's fee, cash app, all
yeah,
that stuff.
I'll 30% be good. Would that be all right?
Well, I'll take 1% of that, actually.
Yeah, I bet you
Honestly.
would. There you go. All right. Was it really lost though? Was it really lost?
Did you find it?
Did you really have to find it? Was it really lost when it comes down
Did
to
you practice staying in the trade? Yes.
it? Yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah, that wasn't a smart thing to do right there. I've done that before. You don't want to take your eye off a trade while you're in it. Right? And that was not a good thing. So anywho. Where am I at here? What was we talking about? Oh, trading. Futures. All right, let's go start all over again. Let's go back to gold. What's gold doing? Gold's kind of like, yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's channeling. We was trading. I was hanging out in there for a lot today, probably longer than I should. I did okay, a little bit. And Q, it had a nice rise finally. ES had some up and downs to it. It's kind of a channel, flat channel also. The Dow was nice. It had a nice big pullback there, a couple hundred ticks downward. That was a fantastic play. You could have sat in that all day. Yes, I've been challenging our members to stick with one thing. Find one they like and just spend a day doing nothing but trading that. Will you make as much money? Well, you don't ever know, right? If you're out chasing the shiny pennies, you're missing the actual good movements, right? And the Dow, I missed a couple of them. I actually missed a couple on gold today too. That, I share my screen, so I'm talking, and members will say something. I'll go look at it. I don't have to, but I do, and I lose my focus there. And the time I come back, it's like, dang it, I missed the entry. Good entry, right? And I try not to compromise my entry criteria, right? You want to get it and then stick with it. Don't be jumping in chasing candles. When you do that, it stops you from chasing trades, right? That's the whole purpose of it. You chasing candles, you're going to wreck your account. Oil, nice down flat, except since about noonish, actually 10:30ish, it's went kind of flat. And natural gas, we have one member who's trading natural gas, and he's been doing very well on it over the last couple of weeks, and he's getting to learn it and love it because he's been watching one thing. Look at this. It's still going down. What the heck? What about that? Imagine if you'd been in that trade all day since noon, right? Is that a pretty chart right there or what? Look at that. Just when you thought it was done, there's almost 190 ticks, right?
Yeah. Natural gas has been trending really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
You know,
done.
what's crazy, Mark, is when you learn how to draw your levels, you could see it. I have a level right where yours is at, and it's bouncing right. That green candle's bouncing right on it.
Yeah.
So
See, I don't have this all charted out. I mean, I got a few lines, but I can draw some temporary ones here right now. I mean, they're not really long term. There, I can see where channeled there, right? Could even say up here a little bit. So you say you have a line right here where this is, today's low.
yeah, it's just slightly above it, but yeah, it's been bouncing right off the bottom of that red candle, and you can see it just sitting there.
Yeah, yep. I'll drop a line there just so I have it for future reference in case I decide I want to trade it. All right. So, anyhow,
Marshall's still in it.
are you Marshall?
Scanning. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. Holy cow. All right. So,
You saw that too, Forrest.
somebody in our Zoom chat mentioned Dawn. Dawn doesn't come in here, so nothing mentioned to that in here. I have you know that the silver is still going up. So it's too bad I was not on this live. I would be actively trading this, but since I'm in this live, I'm not going to be distracted. I did well. Did okay. We'll leave it at that. How's that? Whew. I mean, that's scary. The more I think about it, the more that scares me that I took my eyes off and totally forgot about that trade was still active. Wow. I can't hear you. You need to adjust your mic. Hello? Is that Marshall? Hello? Oh, well. Anyway. So, yeah, silver new 52-week high. This is where it was at previously. Obviously, I can move this up now. I can go up to the 61, 265 mark, I believe is the new high. Move that, bang, puts it right up there where it was at. It's new high. Usually I don't move mine up the same day. I'll leave it there because they'll tend to come back to it. And it has a level of support, so I generally won't move mine. Doesn't really matter, but generally I won't move mine then. All right, let's go back. By the way, if you have any questions or comments relating to futures or day trading, feel free to type them into your social media chat box there, and we'll do our best to try to answer them. As soon as I go through these questions, remind me, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do something different tomorrow. Hang on. What do you have to do to volunteer to get in early? Well, you could a paid membership get you in anytime you want. Membership has its privileges. Well, I can tell you there, Jerry, be glad to have you as a member. You're here, you're regular all the time. When it's about time to step it up, you can do monthly memberships if you like for the time being. We do have monthly options in addition to quarterly and semi-annually and annual. Let's see. All right. What else we got? Figured it out. It took me a while. Maybe a boomer, but I figured it out. All right. Thank you for the nice comment. Appreciate it. And why are my lives buffering? My end. All right. We're all right. Okay. So tomorrow is the FOMC meeting. That is the meeting at 2:00 when they release their decision on what they're going to do with interest rates. That will be at 2 p.m. sharp tomorrow. Now, we start our lives at 2, so I've done this, I think, twice now. I'm going to start the feed tomorrow at probably 15 minutes early, so we can be loaded up and you can join early. If you're available tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Time, we will listen to the Fed's decision at 2:00 sharp and watch the market react. Maybe trade the reaction, whatever. Then at 2:30, he starts his live press conference. And we'll listen to that a little bit just so you can see what a government news conference is like, right? And that way, you guys, if you've never experienced an FOMC meeting and listened to the Federal Reserve Chairman speak, it's actually, I find it interesting. It's educational. You hear how they say a lot without saying anything kind of thing, right? So we'll try to do that live tomorrow. If all the stars align, we'll even do the live feed. At 2:00, it'll just be an audio description of what the report says. It is expected they are going to cut rates, so it shouldn't be any surprise. But the markets don't know until the markets know for sure. Anyway, if you can join us tomorrow at 1:45, we'll do that. Fun times, listen to the Fed chairman speak and watching how the market reacts. It'll be more of how the market reacts and interpreting the news on the fly, right? We have to interpret each sentence as they read off what he said, right? Now, the markets will react faster than what we can read them, but you'll see what news, what sentences, what words in the sentences, how that will drive the market and the market's reaction. So, I mean, it could not do anything, too. That's a very real possibility. The market doesn't react at all. They're already expecting an interest rate cut tomorrow. Okay. Now, if something different would be out, or he says, well, this might be the last one we're going to do for a long time. Well, that wouldn't be a good thing either, right? Or they may cut it more than expected. So there's a lot of things that can happen. A lot of uncertainty until they actually release that information. So we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an exciting time. If you've never experienced an FOMC meeting, we will cover that live. and watch the market react, and we'll try to explain why, to the best of our abilities, why the market reacted the way it did. Because news matters, economic news matters. It's important to understand how it moves the markets. So if you can see it happening live, it's kind of interesting, actually, right? Lots of money can be made and lots of accounts can be destroyed at the same time. So you should not be trading during that time period at all. Period. All right. So let me go back around here. Let's see. What's gold doing? Gold's still flat. NQ got a little micro double bottom stuck in that channel, doing nothing. ES kind of coming back down here, doing that. Broke through. Actually, it's one broke through. Triple quad bottom, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of bottoms, right? Look back here, you can see it like that, right? Would you consider that a gold level? Well, I most certainly will. I didn't have it that way, but I'm going to make it one. I don't really trade ES all that much, but I'm going to make that a gold level just because I can see where that's hit that. What's going on here? Why isn't that reacting? Who knew? Click my clicky button. Why that ain't bringing up my drawing tool. All right, what line was it now? That was this line up here, wasn't it?
What a move on oil today.
Yeah, really. Where's my drawing tool at? Oh, where is that?
Nice.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move this up here. We'll just make that for now.
There's
Back
the
later.
ES double bottom bounce mark.
Yep, broke through the triple quad bottom, and then now it's bouncing off the bat. This double bottom right here, right? Those
Yeah,
are
I
two
don't know
different
if Fred
plays.
missed it with that ice bag on his head.
Yep. So you, the more times it retests it, and the quicker the retest, the more likely it is to break on through to the other side. And it did finally, right? And then it came down here, and you could play the double bottom bounce. Now it's got to break on back on through up here to be able to keep going up if it's going to go up. So trades in front of you. You don't know what's going to happen there. Everything else is kind of flat. M2K coming up to the top of the channel. Oil's still stuck. NQ. Well, look at that bounce right off that level that you was talking about earlier, right? If that's going to bounce or just come back and retest. See? Okay. And what's silver doing? Silver's still hanging up there, record highs. Amazing. All right, so let me go back here. Let's see, TikTok. Let's get some of your questions. Do you think Bitcoin's going up tomorrow? What do I think? It doesn't matter what I think. I cannot give you investment tax or what am I leaving out? I can't give you investing advice, right? My opinion doesn't matter. I don't even know.
Legal.
I don't follow Bitcoin anyway, but Bitcoin, as we know, will follow generally will follow the indexes, right? If the S&P goes up, generally Bitcoin's going to go along with it as a general rule, right? So look at your main indices, right? See what they're doing. I'm sure Bitcoin will follow. So if we let's look at ES. Here's we can compare. ES is flat for the day, right? It's at zero actually right now. Bitcoin, it's up 3%, right? Because it's been down and depressed down there, right? So if the markets go up, generally Bitcoin goes with it, and markets go down, Bitcoin generally will follow it. Now, Bitcoin's up quite a bit, so the percentage gain is a lot higher, but the NASDAQ and the Russell are up, Bitcoin's up also. But I don't follow Bitcoin enough to tell you on it, but you know what I do know about Bitcoin? I know a chart's a chart's a chart. If I got it charted out, I guarantee you I can trade it. That much I can do. I have no opinion. Just trade the trade that's in front of you. Don't go by what somebody might tell you, right? Unless you're a long-term investor in Bitcoin, then you need to evaluate that differently than what I would. I'm a momentum trader. I will trade the momentum up and down. So, which is the nice thing about futures. You can do that, right? Yep. Let's see. Well, that lifetime membership there, Mr. Guest, is That was the original premium, what they call the premium membership. Now we have the diamond, which includes everything. All right. Let's see. What was it? What's your take on the new IPO MDNI? I have no new take on the new NPODI. I don't know anything about it. I don't study the IPO, so I can't give it again. I cannot give you an opinion on it. Not like I don't know a whole lot, do I? Probably don't. Is it trade? Did it trade today? What is it? MN. Dyslexic. MNDI. There you go. Ah, wrong one. That wasn't it. DI. What stock is that? That's the London Exchange. And LSE, is that London? See? I think. I don't know. I don't know if TradingView shows that yet. MSDX does not show it on TradingView yet.
I think it's an L, isn't it?
Huh? Is it an L?
I think it's an L instead of an I.
Oh, okay. Oh, that might make it a little bit difference, but still does not show it on the U.S. Stock Exchange there.
No.
So, well, at least on TradingView. Let me look on Webull. Somebody look on Webull, see if that's on there. Did it start trading? If it's not on there, it hasn't started trading, right? You are responsible for doing your own market research on IPOs before you buy them. Thing is, buying an IPO, you better love that stock because you may be stuck holding it for a long time, right? As a general rule, 90% of IPOs do not increase in value at the opening day or the days after. So make sure you're buying something that a sector, a business model that you love. You understand what the company's doing. It's very high risk, very high reward. Also, we've made a lot of money off IPOs. Matter of fact, as a paid member, we even have our own IPO channel in our Discord that is there for our paid members. And I can show you that here. Hang on here. Let me find that. And see. As a matter of fact, there was no IPOs today, if I remember Callie saying that. Does that sound right? Market prep, IPO corner. There we go. So let me slide this over here and show you. Here's our sample of our IPO corner. All right. And I'll show you. This is in our Discord. This is for our paid members only. All right. They have access to this. Okay. Yeah, it's cut off over here a little bit, but there's other stuff going on. But here's all what they do. They do the work for us, so we gives us an idea. If we want to look at it differently, we can. All right. I'm just scrolling up randomly here. All right. There'll be the name of the IPO, what it is, a little brief description, what the company's going on, the size of the deal, if that information is available, right? And all the different kinds of things. Some days there isn't IPOs, but there's always brief descriptions in here. Again, if I want to know more, I can click on this, get more information, right? Now, this doesn't mean they're good or anything. It just means, we're putting these all out. So our paid members, in other words, this one here, New American Acquisition, NWAX from the other day, supposed to have an IPO. Now, again, you don't know exactly what day. Sometimes they don't do open on the day. They always project them to, right? What was that one? MN? I don't know if let's see if that's even on our list here. I don't know what day it might have been released to, right? And it's not futures related, but it's all right. We can talk about other stuff, right? Don't see it right here. Might have to scroll up to find it. I'm not going to spend all day trying to find it. NYX, B, Park. Again, I'm not going to scroll through all these trying to find it, but if I happen to see it real quick, I'll look at it.
I don't see it. I see an MDLLN.
Yeah.
But that's not until the 17th, so.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole list. You can go to the internet and it'll list them all. It's upcoming that's mentioned it, But anyway, that's for our paid members. And we can discuss that IPO center right in there. So.
You know what, Mark? I should probably add that to the newsletter.
You could. Yes, you could. There is some general pages on the web there that you can get that and just put them all in one thing without actually having to deep dive into them, right? All right. Hungry Gene says, hello, I'm a new viewer. Well, welcome. Make sure you click subscribe, follow, turn on your notification buttons. Also, go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe over there. That way you have a double feed. How much does the Diamond membership cost? It's now $12,000. One-time payment. Never, ever, ever, ever pay again. Fully there for you. Head on over to our website, American Dream Trading. You can find it. That includes all of our memberships that we have and will ever have. Any new products we come out with, such as the Academy that we're getting ready to release here, that's automatically included in that Diamond membership. You don't pay for that, right? So it's $12K right now. Where it was, we were running a special on it, and after many, 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 many warnings, matter of fact, many weeks of warnings and heads up, that offer that on sale is gone away. It is now $12,000 if you want that membership. So head on over to our website. You can check that out, right? Like I was trying to tell everybody every single day, don't be sitting on the fence and living a life of regret after that special goes away, right? So yeah, I don't see MDNDI, so it may not be trading yet, so the ticker ain't released. So I have no opinion without actually going in and doing my own research, and I have really no intention of doing that. To be quite honest, it don't interest me at this time. That's not NG, that's NG, but it's not natural gas NG. There we go. So it's still hanging out down there at the bottom. Good. Oh, does anybody see MDNI trading anywhere by chance? No? Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
See if
And
even
NQ sitting on a critical level to the downside, 25,690 again, 200
Yes.
in VWAP just below.
Huh. Imagine that. Coach's indicators lines right there too. Imagine that. Look how that works. These are not the world's greatest indicators that we use here at American Dream Trading. That comes with your paid memberships.
Do you believe in magic?
Yeah. Well, look at where it bounced, Doug. Huh.
Isn't that pretty?
Ain't that pretty? Ain't that something? It's just almost like if we draw that line there, it can't go any further down, huh? Almost seems like that
convinced
sometimes.
it's going to go back up though.
Yeah, you know what it will do, Doug? I can predict with 100% accuracy. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, and it's going to go sideways. Guarantee you. Take that to the bank.
Thank you.
Can't tell you what order they're going to do that, but it's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go sideways. Guaranteed. Watch it the rest of the day. Come back tomorrow and tell me if I was right. Dow's flat. Russell's flat. ES is still, it broke back down through that double bottom, hanging out down to the level I have marked on my chart down here. No man's land. That's a double bottom area down there, right? So trade your levels, right? Trade the trade that's in front of you. In the downward, we are coming up on power hour here in about an hour, in about 10 minutes. Okay. How's the audio? Still no echo? No echo, 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 echo? Good. All right. What other questions do we have today? Anything? Paid members, questions, comments?
Cricket. Anthony says he hears an echo.
Do what?
Anthony says he hears an echo. I think that's more of a, hold on, let me check. Come on, delay. Let's go.
PSN. You listen on PlayStation Network? That still exists?
Oh, yeah.
I'm an Xbox person myself.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I know. Ford, Chevy. Buckeyes and the other team.
Good afternoon, guys. How we doing?
Good.
Got a quick question on this Trade-O-Vate. Do you know if you can trade the simulator on the iPhone or just on a desktop?
You could paper trade on, should be able to paper trade on any device. Did you try
Yeah,
it?
but I didn't have the problem, I don't have the account yet. I have a 12-day trial left, so
It's
I
all
don't know
right.
if I can.
Same deal.
Yeah.
I tried getting in and they said no. I mean, I'm trading right now on the desktop. I'm doing okay.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but that might be your iOS more than the actual platform. Now, if you load TradingView on there, Daniel, you can log into your demo account through TradingView and then trade TradingView on your iPhone.
Now, TradingView, what does that cost?
Go to their website for further information.
Okay.
They have different trials, the different levels, and I don't know if any of these sales are still on.
Not that I'm aware
So
of.
when I-
TradingView.com. Head on over there and check her out.
Okay, just quick question. If I put in a trade and I don't want to hit the confirmation, I want to do it immediately. Is there something that I gotta
Yep,
take off?
you want to turn off confirmation and do instant placement.
You know, that's that, I don't see it.
Yep.
That's all in
Send
your settings.
I'll send a picture in the settings or in the chat.
Okay.
Have you watched the video on that? We have a
did
video that
watch
shows
some of
all
it.
that stuff there for you. Make your life easier.
Okay. And its settings is contract details, trade mode. I don't see.
No, your other settings, application settings.
Application settings.
Yeah, top right. It's going to look like an equalizer bar.
It's all up in there, top right.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
it.
and I highly recommend you watch the video. It shows you and explains all those things for you.
You talking about video from where?
On our Discord, there's training videos on how to use all our different broker softwares there.
And where is that found?
You can go into videos on demand. You can go into the futures. They're in there. You just have to search for it, find the one you want. Bunch of them in there.
Gotcha, thank you.
Gold's popping.
Poppity pop pop.
Gold's popping? Is that what you said? Yes, it is. It's up at a double top, though, right?
Yep, gonna test the.
Broke through the previous day's high and is pulling back. Did not break and hold above the double top there. Top, if you might say. Just a bunch going on up there. Pre-market high. If we can make it up here and hold or not, right? Getting some excitement to the upside, right? But does that candle start on the shoulder of the previous candle or not?
That is a negative.
There you go, Daniel. If you look at the Zoom chat, Doug did the work for you and put a link in there for you what the video looks like.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Thank you.
And take advantage of the tools that we provide you with your paid memberships. All kinds of videos and things there you can look at and rewind and yada, 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 right? Gonna come up here. Boy, it's too bad we didn't get in it. Look at these candles. They really didn't start on the shoulders, did they? But yet it's still going up.
Yeah, trying to break it
Right.
all there.
Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles to the upside on a 1-minute chart. Why is that concerning?
Pull back.
5 to 7 candle rule, right? Could expect a pullback somewhere, usually within 5 to 7 candles. That's just because it's a time-based. That's a long time to be in a trade. It says, Mark, is gold better for a 2-minute EWO or scalp off the 9? Yes. How you want. It's trade like any other trade. It's not any different, right? I'm a scalper, but yes, you can do EWO plays. Put it on a 2-minute chart and take a look at it, right? See where the EWO is formed, right? Here's an EWO here, right? Started here, went up. Here's your 2-minute candles there. You can scalp with that and have less noise on your chart versus this here. Look at all them candles there, right? That may be a lot of more movement than you're willing that you want to take, right? So I'm expecting here on a 1 minute chart to pull back here. And Aaron, oh, look at that. Come on. Are you not amused? Come on. Really? Did we just tell you this was going to happen or not? Or was that somebody else you was listening to? 'Cause I don't think anybody else would have told you it was getting ready to pull back, would they? Right?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So you're asking which strategy to use. They're all good on all of them. It's just, which one you want to do and which one you like, basically, essentially is what we're saying. Could you hear that sound, by the way? Did you hear that? Are you not entertained?
Yep.
Sound? How about there on the YouTubes, the Tiki Talks? Rotisserie Chicken says, I am brand new to trading. What's some topics to research before I start? Well, number one, let me tell you one thing. Never trade with real money. Get your training first, however you choose to acquire it, either with American Dream Trading, which I would highly recommend you do. Show up here every day, grab a paid membership. We train and trade live up to 12 hours a day, depending on your membership levels. You need to know what you're doing before you start throwing money at it, right? That's a quick way to wreck your account. I would make sure you ask questions and learn all you can before you even think about creating money, whether that's 1 week, 1 month, one half a year, or 1 year, 1 decade, however long it takes you. Hopefully we can help you accelerate that process a little bit, but you want to make sure you get the training first. Train first. It's in day trading and investing is not something to be taken lightly. It's very hard. There's a lot to learn. I believe fully that anybody can learn to do it if you put in the time and the effort and ask questions and get involved, right? And we have one of the greatest trading communities here in the entire universe, not just the state, not just the country, not just this hemisphere, not just this world, not this galaxy, but the entire universe. I believe we have the best of the best. Nobody else does what we do with a live Zoom call, 12 hours a day. I dare you to find someplace else that does that. And we also trade on Saturdays and Sundays with live Zoom calls. We have live Zoom training 7 days per week here at American Dream Trading. Do I need to say more? And if you want to experience what that's like for absolutely free for up to 7 days, you can go over to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com, and click on the membership button there and grab one of our 3 free 7-day trials. We have the premium, which is kind of stock and stock option focused. I mean, they talk about everything. That's training with coach and the other training moderators. Starts at 8:45 every morning. Goes from 8:45 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. You got the crypto. That's on Wednesday nights at 7:15. They only discuss crypto. And then you have the futures, which is what you're listening to here. We basically only talk about futures. It's not that we won't talk about anything, but that's the emphasis is on futures. So those are for 7 days. I would recommend if you're new to everything rotisserie chicken, I would highly, not that we wouldn't be thrilled to have you here in the futures, but I would highly recommend you start with the premium membership. They get you training starting at 8:45. Go in and listen. Just sit there. It's free. 7 days. You're up to 7 days for free. What more do you want? We're showing you what's behind the curtain for free for up to 7 days. Go over there and sign up for it. Say hi. Tell them you heard about it on the Futures Live broadcast so they know. You will need our free Discord. It's always been free, always will be free. That's also a link on that on our website, American Dream Trading. Because inside our Discord, not only can once you register there, you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading. You can ask questions. You can discuss trades. But it also, the most important thing is, that's where we post our live links to get into our live Zoom training. And those links change every single day. So you have to have that link to be able to get in to the live training with our other paid members. And by the way, with these free trials, you're not restricted. It comes with all the memberships of a paid member. You get all the same benefits that a paid member gets with these free trials. So, again, it's only for up to 7 days. Then you have to become a paid member, right? To continue on doing that. But you get 7 days. What are you waiting on? Pick one, show up, say hi. Say, hey, I heard about you on futures. Hell, Mark said it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, so you decided to join. But if you're new, I would go with the premium. You're going to learn more there, right, on stocks, stock options. Gives you a good foundation. And then we also have to get the live training for up to 12 hours a day. We have our VIP Gold and Diamond memberships. They get 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And there's a few hours on Saturday and 3 to 4 hours on Sunday nights also. Live Zoom training and trading. So membership levels each have their privileges. So you want to learn more, you want to learn how to change your life, see how this can possibly benefit you, head on over to our website right now, American Dream Trading. Just so you know, I don't get paid a dime if you get a membership. I don't get paid a dime. And if you buy it, that's fine. If you don't, maybe someday you will, right? But what you're seeing here on these lives is really the tip of the iceberg. We're just teasing you. When it comes down to it, we're giving you a little taste, right? Just so you know what it's like. That's all this is. And we give you a chance to ask questions, interact, get to meet us, talk to us, introduce you to CMAC if she isn't falling asleep at her keyboard. Want to say hi, CMAC? And by the way, we have currently we still have about 60 paid members inside our live Zoom call. If you guys want to open your mic and all say hello, howdy.
Howdy.
That wasn't very encouraging. Makes me want to sign up.
I was
Hello,
I'm
hello.
wide awake. What do you want me to say?
Hello.
Wide awake. I'm in trade. I'm in
Okay, if you're in a trade, don't get out of the trade.
Huh? Thanks.
No reason to get out of a trade, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Trade the trade.
Trade.
Trading it.
Okay. Somebody asked me about PSN. It's a stock Parsons Corporation. Asked me what I think. I think that would have been a great trade today. I don't know a thing about this company. Don't care. Don't need to know. Double-digit growth. It must have had earnings today. Huh? There's the news blurb on them. Tech innovation drives strong outlook for 24 through 26. Maintained to buy by a couple brokers. I'll outperform. Okay. That's all I know about that company. Just what I just read to you right there just now. Okay. So I think that would have been a great trade today. Right? Stayed above the 9. You could have stayed in this trade. Just traded that, rode that puppy along. How do I know where to get in, get out? Well, that's where charting comes in, right? I would guess that they have earnings today. Well, that's the news blurb here. What's this say? Not earnings. No, they didn't have earnings today. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, today would have been a great day to trade that up and down. If you could do that, right? If you had a cash account or a margin account, you could have trade that if it's eligible to be traded up and down. I don't know if you can short it, but I can't give you investment advice, but I can help. Is this a good trade? Good one to trade? Well, I can go up here and chart out historical levels in a matter of minutes, right? Doesn't take long. Now I can make these white here real quick. Right there, right? I can see where my levels are at. I can come in here and just start popping some historical 4-hour lines on here where it typically goes up and down, right? And I can trade off these levels. And, how long is this taking? Not very long, is it? I don't want to go that tight, but we'll put it all out right there. Now, at least I have a little bit of framework to go by, right? Now there's a bunch down here. That's where it was at earlier. It was way up there. Big gap down. Must have had some bad news or something that caused it to drop out like crazy, right? You can see possible level here. And I come down here, see where these topped out here. I got a bottom down here. Chart on there. And I got a current, let's see, we'll go one right here, kind of split the difference. And I can scroll back and see if there's any other additional information that might interest me as far as levels that I need to chart out. I got a big gap right there where this is at. Let's see if I find anything in there that I might, there's one little hit there. Let's see if we can find some better info. Yeah, okay, right here's a level there. We'll just use that to kind of help split that big gap in there, right? So now I'm getting some information here. I can see where this thing's been trading at historically on a 4-hour chart, right? Bang, bang. The downside, there's some more downside here. I can pop a few lines on there as such, right? Maybe up here a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty. Set. All right, so then I can switch to a 2-minute chart real quick. How long did it take? 10, 20 seconds to do all that, right? It really doesn't take that long. It took me longer because I was explaining it. Now I might want to look at some 2-minute levels, get some more things to look at here. I can see looking across here, I can probably get a couple of levels on there. I can come down here. There's a bottom down there. Where's these match up? These match across, kind of, yeah, across right there. What about up here? Go up here, kind of about right there. Pop some lines on there. Again, rinse and repeat. Again, I'm not going to spend all day doing this and in great detail. That comes from our paid members. But basically, get started, do something that is similar to this, right? Get your levels on there. Now I can start trading. Maybe I want to trade it on a 1-minute chart. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, right? At least I have some history, some levels I can go by and make decisions, right? So I have indicators on here already. Shows the top of the trend channel. See, I wouldn't enter until this breaks and hold above here to the upside. I wouldn't do it until it broke and hold down to the downside down here. Why? Because it's diddle in the middle of the channel. That quick. I told you everything I need to know about that. PSN. There, Anthony. So, bang, bang, right? All right. Any other questions? Yes, with paid membership with the crypto and the futures, you get these indicators, but you do have to have a subscription to TradingView to be able to use them. It's a code that overlays into TradingView. It's a Pine script, basically, based on criteria that we developed over the years. Coach has, I think I heard him say today, was it yesterday or today, whatever. I heard him say he's getting ready to start his 34th year, beginning of the year, I believe. So.
Yeah. 3 months, a few months away.
Something like that.
Was
Yeah.
that February or something like that?
Yeah.
35
So
years.
yes, they do come with futures. I don't know. Does it come with crypto or not? Not sure.
No.
Yeah.
The free membership, when you do crypto, the free membership leads you to a recurring. The crypto monthly is $50. So
Okay.
you don't get the trade. You don't get the indicators with that one.
Okay.
And only with
Some
futures. I don't think you get it with premium either.
All right. So there's PSN. Now I have information. I can trade it. I can chart to chart to chart. I can trade anything in the world once I get it charted out. And now it's stock options, crypto, or futures. See what I did there, Anthony? Anthony, are you not impressed? Okay. Moving on. I'm going to look at silver. What's silver doing? Silver pulled back off its 52-week high, which I managed. I traded this today. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful chart? Also look at
Did it
that.
make a new high?
I made a new 52-week high, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broke one high down here somewhere. I forget where it was at. I moved it. Normally I don't until the next day, but it was down here. I think it was 52-week high, and it went up. Yes, Doug, I went in there and that's whenever it broke the one or whatever, I got in again and whatever. So it was still running. It's still going. So. All right, that worked out to my benefit this time. Could have been disastrous though, right? But I went the other way. Now it's still in it. So. Gotta watch myself. Getting a little sloppy there. You take your eye off the prize when you're in a trade. You must remain focused. Don't let anything distract you. Right, C-Mac? When you're in a trade, you shouldn't let anybody distract you, right?
That's right. I know you didn't want me to answer, but I did anyhow.
Okay. All right. There you go. Ready to be? Bang, bang. Yep. So, anyhow, I did very well on that silver trade today. I was in bigly and came out bigly. There was a couple times I was taking some bigly losses too. What happened was the volume dropped out to almost nothing. Couldn't support the price and had some big face rippers. Some of these candles here. There was one, I only got ripped by one, whatever one it was. It was one of these like this here, one big candle. Because it didn't have any volume to support the price, and it just dropped out on the next bid that was put in there. So I think I was the only one who really got smacked around on other than some little losses. But yes, I always have lost. Johnny L, how much a diamond membership? You can find all that information on our website over at American Dream Trading. Get on over there. I just discussed that. It's now $12,000 for our all-inclusive, kitchen sink included. Membership includes everything we have, all our a la carte things, other than the one-on-one and with Coach and the one-on-one with David. That's only few things out of everything you can purchase separately here at American Dream Trading, all rolled up in one package. It is way over a $50,000 value. So, check it out. Gold still fighting to stay up there, isn't it? It is now power hour. Things can get a little hectic, so be careful. All right. This is on a 1 minute chart here for gold. Did break out up here. All right. So you kind of want to watch for breaking hold above these levels here. It is trying to break through it right now. All right. Has not broken held. It's coming up on this 247 mark, which is a gold level. Also the top of this channel here. So I want to see what happens here with the gold. Look at L2 here. So see how that works. And I can see what's it's got a good volume right now. There's some orders up. The upside is equally large orders to the downside. So I'd be very careful right here. We are approaching the top of this trend channel on top of that. So, yep, Kevin, we train on that every day. That'd be a great question for you to write down, and for tomorrow, we'd be more than happy to do that for you. Kind of give you an idea how we do things. Everybody does a little bit differently, but the technique's still the same. So, Kevin, on our paid members, tomorrow, make sure you ask that question because we won't remember. So write that down. You can ask that just as time allows after we get through the initial hectic part of the trading day. What we do. That'd be a great 8:30 question, by the way. Where we really get going in a day. Yep, that's right, Johnny. We had it on a special on celebration of one of our members becoming another millionaire. He greatly reduced it, and we explained to everybody that was going away at midnight last night, and it did. Matter of fact, it was at 5K for the longest time. Coach had it on sale. Kept telling everybody, don't live a life of regret, grab it now. Even at 12K, it's still a great value, right? Because that's $50,000 worth of our membership stuff. So, still fantastic value, and you never pay anything ever again, including all new products that we come out with. And the ADT Trading Academy is about to be released, is my understanding. Futures, Matt, what's up? So you got your hand up.
Hey, Mark, I want to share something, and you've never heard this before, but I want to share this with anybody maybe that's listening. So I've been a member for going on roughly about 3 years, and 4 or 5 months ago, actually a month ago, I took a break for a few months, and when I was out there on my hiatus, my soul searching, I call it, I popped into a couple other groups, right? I'm not going to mention anything, but I want to say something. I came back, and not just I came back, I signed up for a 1-year membership commitment. There's no group like ADT. There's nothing similar. The numbers in the other groups, they were nothing compared to what we do here. The authenticity in this group, the real, there's nothing else that compares to that. Mm-hmm. The people in the group here, mm-hmm. real people. And I wake up every day. Sir, today was tough. I had some stuff happen yesterday. And I'm like, this was kind of the thing that got me up in the morning. Like to come on with you, Ralph, Christina, the whole group and entirely team, everybody, like a family. And there's nothing better than knowing that you kind of are in the pick of the litter confidently, and education by research. I've done that. So I just want to say, anybody listening, I mean, I've already done the shopping. There's nothing else compares to ADT, and I strongly recommend making a life change and coming over here. And I'm not paid, by the way. I pay. Thanks for listening.
Cool. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. All right. All right. Questions, comments? Again, for those of you who joined late, tomorrow we're going to have a special edition of American Dream Trading's Futures Education Training broadcast. We are going to cover the FOMC meeting live as it happens. My intention all things go well, is to start this live tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. So make sure you have your notification buttons turned on. I'm going to start early tomorrow so we can be loaded up, ready to go, because they release their decision at 2 p.m. sharp. So we already want to be in here talking about it before it happens. That way we can interpret what the news is and watch how the market reacts to it. That's my intention, is to listen to what he says, what the news release is, and read between the lines and then explain why the market is moving the way it is in relationship to that rate change news, if it happens. They're expecting a rate change, but until it actually happens, it hasn't happened, right? And then at 2:30, we'll watch if we're able to, we will watch the live video feed of Fed Chairman Powell's speech before the journalists, and he'll give a 5-minute speech, reading from a transcript, and then he'll take questions from financial reporters that are in the room from all over the world. And that can be interesting. It can be humorous. It can be whatever, right? And you get to see how, even though he claims they're not a politician, how they talk and how they say and how carefully chosen their words are, right? So it's a well thought out thing. Whether you like the guy or not, that's the job of the Fed chairman, is to do what he does, right? You don't have to agree. But that's what the Fed does, right? Set the interest rates. That's their job. They're an independent organization. They don't answer basically to anybody, not even the President of the United States. It's a separate entity. And the Fed chairman is appointed, obviously, but he can't be fired. And his term will be up here next year, so a new one will be coming in, maybe. So, anyhow, we'll be here at 1:40, hopefully 1:45, and so that we can all be up on running on the ground, running at 2 o'clock and listening in to what they have to say. Should be interesting to hear. If you've never experienced it before, I highly recommend you doing it and see how it works. That's will also give you a little inner workings and how the markets react to news, right? And what is it that the news they're actually reacting to? If it goes positive, what did they see was positive? If it was negative, what did they see as negative? So on and so forth. If it was a nothing burger and the market doesn't move, what is it that they saw in the report, in the statement, that causes it to do that? We'll cover all those things. Best of our ability. I don't claim to be an expert in it, but I've been through enough of them over the last 3 years, right? So we'll talk about it, take questions, whatever. So if you want to see that live as it happens tomorrow, join us early. Because they do release it at 2 p.m. sharp. So if you're not here at 2 p.m. before that, you're already late, right? So, all right, whatever. Hey, Kay Tamar, good to see you over there. Fast Eddie with the free truck and a trial. Okay, already answered that question. All right. Hey, Logic Trader says, hey, back. Thank you for those likes and follows. Let's smash them hearts and likes and gifts and all the other jazz while you have time. And see what happens there. Aaron knows, just joined in here. Let's get those things going. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box there. Oh, by the way, Kevin, we have videos on charting also. In fact, I believe Ange did one, probably the most recent one. Head on over to our video domain section, take a look around, you'll find them. I think I might have. Did I do one too? I might have done one. I don't know. It's been a while. There's all kinds of videos on there. We've been there for so long, we forget what we did. And I got a few in there here and there, so I couldn't even tell you the titles of them, but they're there. Take a look. It's part of your paid membership. One of the advantages. You can look at it at your own convenience any time of the day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, there are a lot of videos. There's just overwhelming amount. Speaking of videos, did you know that over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, imagine that, that's what our channel's called, over on the tubes. American Dream Trading, there's over 3,000 training videos over there that are absolutely free. You don't even have to pay for. Can you imagine what we do for our paid members? Imagine that. Can you imagine? That'd be a good song, wouldn't it? Imagine. Somebody should write a song about that. Can you imagine? A world with no wars or anything like that? Can you imagine the stock market only goes up or only goes down? Anyway, head on over there to our YouTube channel. You'll find it there. There's over 3,000 videos you can watch. There is a section, that's a tab section there where they're grouped by topic. It's not really extensively grouped that way, but there are videos. I would highly recommend you start by watching Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy thing here. So if you haven't seen it, take a look at it. Make sure you click subscribe also. You don't have to subscribe, but we'd appreciate it if you did. It helps with our algorithms, right? Well, here, let's do this real quick. Let me slide this over here. Can you see that? You should be able to see that, right? Let's go to our YouTube channel. It's called American Dream Trading, just like you see right now, right? There's our channel. Oh, look, there's me. We're live right now. Look at that, right? You can scroll through this way. There's, like a typical thing. And here's video section. Right there. As you can see, we have over 3,200 videos. Here's the latest ones that we've posted, right? These are little mini ones. It's, might be a few minutes long, a few seconds long, whatever, right? There's not a lot of fluff in here. There's not a lot of, look how much money I made kind of thing, right? These are all, look at them. Look at that. That looks like they were a professional. Look at them there, right? Then here's your playlist. That's the word I was trying to find, all right? If you like Bermuda shorts, you can get crypto shorts. Hot Stock Pick talks about them, and there's a thing where it's mentioned of NVIDIA and Apple. It just talks about them in that regard. How-tos, stock market beginner tip, how to straddle, stock market, all kinds of things on here, right? Just go through down here. There's a whole stock market training series that you can do. Right? All you got to do is just click on these, and it opens up the full training. Here's Coach's trading strategy, EWO trading strategy, right? You click on that, opens up the videos. Here's how to do all the EWOs, reversals, resistance lines, yada. This one grouping here has, how many is in there? Jeez, a bunch of them in there. There's 150 just in there alone, right? You may not want to watch all of them if you're not interested in calls and puts. That's some advanced stuff. But this is where it's showing a lot of the Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy. I highly recommend you take a look at that, right? Give a comment, say, hey, I like your video, hey, I didn't like your video, whatever, right? So this is the playlist. If you're looking for something specific, you go there. You can use our search function there, right? So there's all our lives get posted here. So if you miss a live, either Coach's 9 to 11 or mine 2 to 4 or the aftermarket show, which starts at 4, they're all here, right? You can go here. When this show is over today, it automatically gets posted here. It just does it all automatically. We program it all to do it, right? So, close this out. But the videos are all there for you to watch, right? So, there's something about, Dawn's going to be talking about the January effect tonight in the aftermarket, right? Here's Coach's live from today, right? I can open this up. There's Coach, right? Stuff he was talking about. You go through here, watch whatever it was he was talking about today, right?
When you were explaining earlier,
People asking questions. So this is Coaching live, right?
If it had been like a previous day high,
so he's answering a member's question there, right? So there's all kinds of things here you can do. I haven't shown this for a while, but it's all there. I mean, there's our home, but then use these tabs to break down whatever it was you want to see, right? It's all there and more. And I click on here. People asking questions. So this is Coaching live, right?
If it had been,
I was feeding twice there. Sorry about that. So anyhow, there you go. That's how that works. Check it out. Make sure you click the subscribe button while you're here. Help us out, right? Good. All right, Doug. Bye, Doug. Everybody say bye, Doug.
bye, Doug.
Bye, Doug. Thanks for helping me make money.
Thank you.
Bye,
All
Doug.
right. Bye, Doug. Okay. Back to the regularly scheduled program already in progress. Questions? Anybody have any questions? Teach me your ways. Well, show up every day. Get a paid membership, American Dream Trading. My ways are learned from Coach. Coaches who taught us this way. Show up every day. Listen to Coach from 9 to 11. Listen to us from 2 to 4, and listen to us from 4 to whenever dawn gets done. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, however long they go. We also have the crypto you can learn from. They have live training also. You grab one of the memberships. We have the 7-day free trials on the premium, which is stock options. We have the crypto, which trains on Wednesday nights at 7:15, and then you have the futures, which we start training and trading at 8:30 every morning, Monday through Friday. Check it out. What you're seeing here is just the tip of the iceberg. We can answer some of your questions. Obviously, we can't deep dive into any of them, right? So membership has its privileges. I highly recommend that you take advantage of that. So, but I will answer just about any question you ask. All right? What do you got that you want to know? Up to a certain point, obviously. All right, let's see. So Logic Tech, if you really want to learn, well, it involves action on your part to show up.
I have a question, Mark.
What's your question mark? That's what you find at the end of a sentence in the form of a question.
Can you answer the question why I possibly got out of that double bottom on ES for the crowd?
Because it's a double bottom, triple bottom bounce, and it's going to find resistance there. You can always re-enter if it does break through, right? Is the downside, it's also power hour. You should be trading anyway, but you're an experienced trader, so you do. But anyway, this is a triple bottom. Why would you got out? I don't know how long you were sitting there, but I would have waited to see if it's going to break through. This is about the third retest at this level without looking backwards. Let me look backwards.
Well, the reason is,
Right
Mark, it's such a volatile market. It had so many test points, and it hasn't really gone all the way to its market open low. However, from the training, if you see it's bouncing back up, I got out, and the sincerity in this group, let me shift it from the trade to the group, to make 110, 120% on your trades today, which is exactly what I did on about 25 trades. After 2 years, not 2 days, not 2 minutes, 2 years with a lot of paper trading and a lot of losses, this group has helped me through all kinds of things and put up with all kinds of things that I've given them to help me get my head screwed on right. Thank you very much.
Yep. And that is a very strong one who just jumps out automatically. Here's a new candle to the upside, started on shoulder to previous, got some movement on the upside there. All right. So usually you get double bottom bounces. Doesn't mean it always will. If you retest, you might want to wait and see what happens on the retest. Is the downside.
Guess who waited?
What?
Guess who waited?
Did you waited?
Yeah, I'm waiting still.
You waited?
Oh, C-Mac, but be careful. Please be careful.
I'm careful. It's just a small trade. Just waiting.
Yep.
Waiting to see.
This is a strong support level. That's all you just watch it. Make a decision. All right. Have your stops tighten up your stops as you approach those if you're already in the trade, right?
Oh yeah. They're all, everything's in there. It's just, I'm just waiting now.
Yeah, you kind of got the same scenario with the Russell, right? Look how many times it's come down. Of course, it's VWAP, but it is at the bottom of the same thing, trend channel. Bang, 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 because it just can't break through. Doesn't have enough oomph to do it.
I'm hoping it does.
Man, look at that. Natural gas is still going down. Yeah, it's channeling.
I'm in it, Mark.
It's still in there.
That's a nice trade.
That's just a beautiful trade.
To do that. She didn't say she was hoping it would go down. She said, I'm trading the trade for it to go down.
I am trading the trade. Well, I was trading the trade, but now I'm just hoping for the end of the trade to go my way.
There you go.
Like it's supposed to.
Silver's channeled. It's kind of toast. Did well on that. Gold is kind of flat. Couldn't break out up there at the top. It rejected off the top of the trend channel and pulled down. Right. I actually was sitting here waiting to get into this trade right here, but it would not break and hold above this trend channel, and I did not enter the trade. Coach's 3-point indicators, which cover their paid membership, saved my bacon there, right? Because I knew to watch for those things and how to use them, right? And that's all part of the training that we provide here. So what's going on over there on the YouTubes? What's going on? What's happening? I only have 9 thumbs up. What's up with that? Come on. Now we got 10 because I never clicked my own. There you go. So Check it out over there. How many likes we got? We only have 4,000 likes today. Oh, come on, people. That's not very good. We wanted 30,000 a day. Everybody tired or what? I know I am. I'm sleepy. I need a nap. I ain't even slept good last night. Well, I think I'm still trying to recuperate from last week. So, all right. What do we see? Anything moving in Q's? Flat. It's bottom out there on the support level here also. And it's a top. Tough spot. Watch that there. We got yes. Yes, that is breaking through that double bottom, quad bottom. However, that's a strong support level. I want to wait for the break and hold. There's your confirmation candle to the downside. Is it going to stay there or not? See. Right now the thing you got to watch, of course, is what? Now you're at today's opening price, right? There's today's low down here and pre-market low down there. So this is a critical level again below that double bottom or at today's opening price right now. And look at that. See, ES is basically at 0. As soon as it gets there, it'll be at 0. Right now it's up 0.07.
It loves to come home at the end of the day.
Yes, it did. Wanted to come home. Come back home for the street lights come on. Today's open was at 68.50.5 apparently. All right.
We're also at 3:30 where they sometimes try to fool you for about 6 to 10 minutes.
Yep. They fool me, I'm trading to trade. All right, TikTok. Social media, what's your questions? Don't have any? Come on. Let's see. Silver going to pull at the end. What's it? That's because hardly any volume. I ain't trading that. NQ or NG. Still trying to break out down here on this double bottom. You want to wait for the break and hold? What is that level? 450. Does it say 4.565? See that break and hold below that? Right? Can I enter this trade to the downside? Well, sure I can. I can enter anything I want, right? I can go up here and enter and put my stop loss in and 25, 10 ought to be sufficient in this case, right? And then get down here, buy one contract, right? Going short. There's my contract, right? I'm in one. Watch this, see how it moves. It's like watching paint dry now. It moves, but it's running very slow. Volume's dropping way off on this also. Day's about over. And see, there's my stop loss, slightly above the 200. I don't know, the 9, I mean. Boy, I'm brain dead. All right, so we'll see what happens here. I didn't really pick a good example to trade here because the volume's so low, it's not going to move all that much. Right? If you're patient, it doesn't matter, right? Would you like to make $100 just sitting there for 5 minutes? Who wouldn't? I know I would. Got to be patient. That's the problem. We're impatient. I'm impatient. So.
And Mark, isn't that why we don't say things like going for the low-hanging fruit and all that stuff you hear other people talk about?
Pick something that you know is going to move, right? What's going on with ES pulling? Even Christmas.
Well, that's what I mean. Some people at this point would say, oh, let's grab the low-hanging fruit. No, trade the trade.
Yeah. ES did break through that low there, right? Do I want to jump in that? Did it break and hold below there? Not really. There it is. There's my break. There's my confirmation candle. I need this to break and hold below. I jumped in too soon, by the way. I didn't see the red line here. I jumped in too quick because I seen the break below the 9 there. There's the bottom of that trend channel there, right? So it's all right. I'm still green, but I want to break and hold below this because this is a bounce point. Watch me end up going red here. I would have definitely waited for the break and hold because I just got here. Now, up here was good entry. It was up here, right? So, let's just go.
Yeah, it's also that time of day. None of the rules really matter.
Oh, they all matter.
They matter, but I mean, not the rules, but I'm talking about what it normally does or what you got to wait for the break and hold and all that stuff. And
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little more chaotic right now.
Well, I think you can focus on the fact that it's into a third wave, Christina, coming down on its third wave and retesting the 9. And we rarely see these things in a run go 4 waves. They start wiggling up and down.
But I still picture, I still imagine it might do that whole whoop and take off and go sky high and then shoot, then, because it's the end of the day and it's spy. That's what it does.
So right now we're retesting the 9. Again, I want to wait for the break and hold down here as I enter too soon and see what happens. When you don't do that, it did not break and hold below that. And what did it do? Christina.
What? I'm not even looking. I was just looking.
Okay.
Did it do it?
Oh.
Did it do what I just said?
Well, it bounced off the bottom there, right?
Yeah, but it usually.
That's why I want to wait on a break and hold to the downside. I clicked in too soon there. It's my fault. So I ripped the Band-Aid off.
It shakes the fleas off the dog because that's what it does at the end of the day.
Yeah, I had cataracts in the way. I couldn't see that line.
Well, 6850 is also a cute little whole number Coach tells us to look for.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so NG, see how this is sitting there like watching paint dry? No volume, really, right? Now, if you're already in it, it'd be a different story, right? I wouldn't trade this with that low volume. I want to trade stuff that's actually moving. Usually that's going to be your indices. NQ, yes. Even NQ is kind of flat today. Kind of ugly. Candles are large, but it's a lot of price movement, right?
Saving its energy for tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow is going to be the fun day. Tomorrow. Did I mention we're starting early tomorrow at 1:45? We'll watch the FOMC meeting live together and interpret what the results are and interpret how the market is reacting according to the news. Try to explain why it did what it did, if it does anything. Right? MYM is flat. All right. All right, I think I'm going to call it a day today.
You're the best, Mark. Thanks.
I'm just quite frankly, my brain is just went to mush for one reason. And I haven't really ate today, so I probably should do that too.
At least you're still awake.
I've taken handfuls of stuff laying around, but a meal. Though my wife's got the sausage and potatoes and green beans and maybe that soup. It's good. Spicy, whatever it's called. Anyway.
Is that the Portuguese soup? You mean the
it's got potatoes and green beans.
Yeah, it's Portuguese
sausage. Sausage link, sausage ring.
Yeah, it's a shitty, the Portuguese sausage. Yeah.
But anyway, I think we'll do it. We will see you tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. hopefully. That's my goal for tomorrow. Make sure you click subscribe to these feeds and make sure your notification bell's turned on so you get reminded tomorrow when this goes live, because we will be trying to do it 15 minutes early. So good, Andrea. Good to see you had good results over there. Right. So upon conclusion of this broadcast, which we are live 3 times a day, Coach is live from 9 to 11. I'm live from 2 to 4, and we have the aftermarket show, which is found over on our YouTube channel I showed you earlier. Starts at 4 p.m. called the Aftermarket Show with Don. Check that out. Learn some more. Get your learning on. That starts at the top of the hour. Upon conclusion of this broadcast and all of our live broadcasts, they are automatically posted to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, for immediate review if you so choose to do that. If you miss any videos, any days, you can go back here and review them also over on the YouTube channel. Glad you could be here. Make sure anybody you come in contact for the rest of the day till we meet again that you're kind to them, lift them up, give them lasting positive memories instead of tearing them down. And we will see you, same time, the routine, right? Same time, same what? Same time, same what?
Channel.
Same time, same butt channel, right? And we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.